हाँ जी। अच्छा अच्छा, कोई गल नहीं सर। ये ब्रेक कितनी देर दी है सर? ये कमर्शियल ब्रेक छोटी जी है।
ट्राई कर ले फोन।
हाँ, ये मैं एक चीज़ ट्राई करनी है, मैंने 10। शुरू करें सर? Welcome back, G. After the short break, walaikum salam, and obviously sat sri akal, and welcome back to all our viewers who have joined us now in the DM Digital Gadget Show. This is our second, episode of just after the commercial break, and as I was just explaining to you before we went into the break, is that we were reviewing today, doing a live review on the show for some of the speakers that we've received, and these are speakers that you can use with iPod, iPhone, any other smartphone or MP3 players. और इन स्पीकर्स का हम इन एसेंशियल रिव्यू करने जा रहे हैं, जिसमें कि वी विल ट्राई एंड टेस्ट दी स्पीकर्स आउट इन ऑन द शो लाइव, एंड दीज आर स्पीकर्स दैट वी रिसीव फ्रॉम गेयर 4 ऑब्वियसली. इसमें जो खासियत है वो ये है कि अगर हमारे पास स्मार्टफोन है और हमने एक गेम आता है जो एंग्री बर्ड्स गेम है, जो हमने अगर खेला हो या डाउनलोड किया हो, एंड दैट गेम के बेसिस पे ये एक्सेसरीज जो हैं मार्केट में अब आ गई हैं, एंड दीज आर यूनिकली डिज़ाइंड स्पीकर्स. इसमें काफ़ी यूनिक चीज़ें थी जो जिसकी वजह से हमने इसको शॉर्टलिस्ट किया और इसको प्रोडक्ट लेके आए हम रिव्यू करने के लिए, बिकॉज दे एज यू कैन सी दे आर इन अ वेरी डिफरेंट शेप एंड फॉर्म. दिस इज़ लाइक एन एंग्री बर्ड, एंड जो व्यूअर्स हमारे देख रहे हैं गैजेट शो, उन्होंने अगर ये देखी हो मूवी भी एक उस पर आई है विच इज़ बिन रिलीज फॉर किड्स एंड चिल्ड्रन, एंड ऑब्वियसली ये उस शेप में है और ये एंग्री पिग हेलमेट स्पीकर है. सो लेट्स गेट ऑन विद इट, एंड ऑब्वियसली जस्ट टू क्विकली टेल यू, ये स्पीकर जो है बड़ी अच्छी टाइप की एक पैकिंग में आता है, विच इज़ ऑल्सो समथिंग दैट कॉट आवर अटेंशन. एज यू कैन सी मैंने ये एक्चुअल प्रोडक्ट जो है यहाँ निकाल के रखा हुआ है, बट दिस इज़ दी एंग्री पिग हेलमेट स्पीकर. और इसके अंदर इफ़ यू कैन सी इट इज़ इन अ पैकिंग विच इज़ अ क्रेट फॉर्म ऑफ कैप पैकिंग, एंड इट लुक्स लाइक that you're actually buying something which is quite a fun and a great product, both for the use for kids as well as anybody at home who wants to connect speakers to any of your MP3 player, smartphone, or just as a dock that you want to use it. It has a window in the crate packing, which obviously allows you to see the product before you buy, and obviously I'll leave this aside for now and get on to show you how they work. So obviously what we've done on the show already is we've connected one of these speakers onto the power socket, and I'm going to use the auxiliary wire, and obviously an ordinary iPhone smartphone that I have, and try and test out the output of this speaker. Two or three things before I get onto it. I would say I love one or two things about it, and I dislike one or two things about it. First thing that I like is obviously the shape. It is red in color, quite attractive, and it's quite very nicely designed, and it is something which is quite articulate that you can keep in your living room or anywhere for that sake. I wouldn't mind having one of these on on my bedside table or when I'm listening to music. So let's test the speaker out first. So what I've done is I've connected this to power, and obviously just connected my phone in, and I have a song which I'm going to play and see how it works. So as you can see, I think nicely works. It's got a few controls which obviously I can see on the speaker. काफ़ी अच्छी तरह चल रहा है ये, और there's a very good sound output coming out of it. You don't see the sound breaking up, as you can see. And इसकी wattage काफ़ी है. There's a lot of output to the speaker, as I can see, and obviously as you guys can hear on your television sets. It's got a very nice back to it. In terms, if I just show this to you, it's got a few controls, which is to increase and decrease the bass. It's got a power socket, obviously the on and off button, and it's got a volume button here. And one of the features of this particular speaker is obviously I can connect this to any particular device, which allows me to connect something with an auxiliary wire, something like this, which I can use to connect any device to get an output from the speaker. So all in all, a nice design. The only thing that I dislike about this is, with this speaker, I think they should have provided us an option of having some sort of a remote. That means if you have plugged in your gadget with this and you're listening to music, you should have something like a remote that you can obviously use to increase and decrease the volume. They have also given out something which is which I can see, which I placed here, is a small kind of a dock. That means if you've connected your phone or your device like an iPad, and if you're watching a movie, you can actually use this dock to place something like this on the dock here. Okay, all I'm going to do is take the power out from this and plug the power into the other one, and I'm going to do the same for the auxiliary output. As you can see, I think the company has taken great care. What they've done is they've given you, or as a consumer, the wires which are red in color, which match the speaker, and obviously, great detail, great care, I would put it this way, has been put into designing the product. So checking out the next product, what I'm going to do is try and see if I can change the track. Yep, I can. And this is the other one. obviously, which I'm playing right now, which is the which is the pig helmet speaker. Again, one of the products from Angry Bird. This thing comes with a remote, which is what I like about this, is because of the fact that if you are away from the speaker and you're using it, this is something that, you know, I can use the remote to increase and decrease the volume, which works very well, as you can see. So one of the things which definitely has been thought of in the product is that they've bundled a nice remote along with the dock. But the disadvantage obviously in this is that if I want to basically, you know, plug this in as a phone and then play it from the dock here, it only allows you to plug in a specific format of a phone, and that is basically the iPhone. I think if they're designing a product which is typically designed as a dock or as a speaker for a lot of smartphones, then obviously what they need to do is design something which can accommodate, you know, other phones. But no worries, I think you can use something like an auxiliary wire which you can use in an ordinary smartphone and connect it straight into it for an output. So the plus point, having a remote in this, obviously this also comes with a dock, so you can use a product and, you know, place it with an auxiliary wire like this, hands-free. Or if you're using a tablet or, you know, an iPad, obviously you can place it like that, and, you know, obviously it sits nicely with this particular product. So all in all, I would say on these docks that we've tested, the sound output is quite good. The design is quite nice. I think one or two things which I do feel you know, can be added or can be used to improve the product is obviously a remote here and you know, something of a more generic dock. But I think that can be easily done through the fact that you have an auxiliary wire on that. That's brilliant. That's one of the products that we wanted to bring across, obviously, to you for a live review. I think this is available in the market for about $49.99 from different retailers. और ये जो है product है ये available है market में at about £79. ये मुझे लगता है the design is quite attractive, but इसकी price जो है थोड़ी सी steep है. There are a lot of other products available in the market which will allow and give you the same functionality, but I think the price is a bit exuberant. थोड़ा सा expensive है ये. और ये जो product है आपको market में इसके equivalent comparison वाले products भी मिल रहे हैं, but at a cheaper price. But I think they're charging you this premium because of, I think, the design. But I would say, you know, hands up to these products in terms of 3 out of 5 and 4 out of 5, because this is a very unique design, but काफ़ी अच्छी quality output music की इनमें से आ रही है. मैं quickly आपको एक दूसरा product दिखाना चाहूँगा जो कि हम cover करना चाह रहे हैं अपने show में, which is to do with the fact that I'm just going to keep this down here for a moment, which is a fact that it's quite windy out there. It is quite, you know, horrendous weather outside as we are seeing in the last couple of days. And we do tend to get asked, you know, things which basically talk about key, when you're out and about, you know, you should always have your brolly with you and you should always have an umbrella with you. One of the products that we picked up by accident, let me put it this way, ये product जो है हमने as an accident, मतलब accidentally हमने pick up किया market में, because पिछले कुछ दिनों से काफ़ी तेज़ हवा चल रही है और काफ़ी तेज़ मतलब blustery winds हैं. तो आप अगर बाहर निकल रहे हैं, बारिश हो रही है और हवा चल रही है, तो आप कौन सी ऐसी चीज़ है जो use कर सकते हैं जैसे you can, you know, which will protect you from the rain, which will not, you know, obviously save you from the wet weather, and obviously, you know, keep you nice, I would say keep you away from the torrent of the rain. This is something that we've received, which is, you know, let me put it this way, it's a quite, इसमें भी काफ़ी technology है. This is normally an umbrella, and all of us know this as an umbrella because of the fact that it's an ordinary umbrella. But the thing about this umbrella which caught our eye and the attention was the fact that it has been designed keeping in mind some technology, and it has some technology. So obviously अगर हम इसको, we are featuring this on the Gadget Show, we've gone to an extent to ensure that there is some sort of a technology or, you know, some background to it which makes it credit-worthy to be featured on the show. And if I look at telling you two things about it, is the first thing is this is tested in the market. You know, this is tested to the fact that it can withstand speeds of up to 78 miles per hour in terms of when you're using it. So a lot of us have used umbrellas, you know, during the different seasons, but obviously, especially during the rainy season and the windy season, when you have an umbrella and you run out and about, and obviously if you open this up, you tend to see that your umbrella typically just straight away, you know, folds up in the strong winds. But this particular umbrella, which has been tested, you know, to withstand winds of up to 78 miles per hour by the company is something that caught our attention. This is called the Fulton Titan and is one of the strongest umbrellas in the market. I haven't come across something which has some technology on it, but the company has put some thought process behind having something. It has a soft grip handle. That means it is jelly filled, and it adapts to the palm and your grip when you're holding the umbrella. It comes with a nice cover, obviously, and this is something which has, I would put it this way, a fiberglass frame which is lightweight and supports and gives the umbrella a lot of strength. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to review this product properly in the studio because of the fact that we don't have winds blowing at 78 miles per hour in our studio. But this is available for viewers who are looking at buying something in the market for as low as about 30 to 32 pounds in the market. And one of the key things about the umbrella is it has got a very super canopy size. That means when you open the umbrella up, it normally has 2 folds of rims and obviously gives you a wide coverage. Hello. Hello ji, Assalamu alaikum. Kaun bol rahe hain?
Welcome, Tahir.
Tahir, how can I help you? What do you want to ask? What's your question?
Yeah, I've been watching the demonstration of the umbrella.
Right.
But
do you want to watch the demonstration of the umbrella?
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure. Do they have any technology on it?
Well, there is. The reason why we picked this up, as I'm talking to you, if you decrease the volume of your TV a little bit, the reason why we picked this up on the Gadget Show is because of the fact that there is some technology on this. Now, this is one of the strongest umbrellas in the market. It has a large canopy size, a soft grip handle, as you can see, which adapts to your grip and your palm. And it has been tested in the market. Obviously, official tests has been done to withstand speeds of up to 78 miles per hour, and that is what the company actually claims. It is one of the strongest umbrellas in the market. There is some sort of a technology. The technology is that the company which is manufacturing this has been manufacturing umbrellas, for about 30 years, and they say there is no product like this in the market. Let me just quickly see if I can show this to you. And this is something that we picked up accidentally for the fact that it is not something which is a piece of device that you will look at in the show because it does not have technology. But as you can see, it's got a fiberglass frame and it's got a double canopy. So if you are in strong winds that we are witnessing right now, especially because of the horrendous weather, I think this is one of the good things to have at hand, which will help keep you keep you away from the rain, and obviously
What's the price for it?
I think it's priced at about 32 pounds or so in the market, and it's available from different retailers. That is what all I can tell you at this moment. So thank you very much, obviously, for your call, and keep watching, and obviously do give us your suggestions in terms of what products and gadgets you want us to cover. The whole idea, what we have at mind, here on the Gadget Show, is that we want to bring in products which have some sort of a technology on it. And there is some sort of a background to why this is something unique in the market, and something that is quite helpful to some of our viewers and things like that. So yes, apne suggestion or apne comments hame dete rahein through our website, which is www.dmdigitaltv.co.uk/gadgetshow, and uske alawa tweet us on DM Digital TV, and also you can log on to our Facebook page, which is DM Digital Television. And please let us know how your feedback and obviously comments about the show, so that we can bring you I would say more and more products or gadgets, as I would put it this way, that you would love to see on the program. Right, quickly moving on to something that that I want to basically talk about is, if I just keep this aside, is I know a lot of us are looking at gifts, keeping in mind that Christmas is onto us, holiday season, and the New Year coming, and a lot of us look at gifts. One of the things that picked our attention, obviously, watch, as we talk about today, is a lifestyle item. It's a fashion accessory, and हमारे पास सबके पास जो है watch जो quite unique सी होती है, quite different होती है. So we picked up something in the market that we found, which is called the Icon range of watch, and it's called the Night Watch. The reason why we picked this up specifically is the fact that, as you can see, this is the Night Watch. The reason why we picked this up as an item is because a lot of us today want to wear watches which are unique. They're a part of your personality, and obviously they have some technology behind them. And if we look at the fact that watches have been around for ages and everybody has used a watch or has worn a watch at some point in time or the other, this is one of the things that we picked up for a product review, is because of three things. One, a lot of watches available in the market today are of different style and obviously different size, and they have things about it. The reason why we picked this up was of one and only reason, which is, as the name says, night. This actually glows quite substantially when it is dark, and some of us who want something, who are accustomed to the fact that we keep wearing watches all the time and we don't take that off, and if you use the watch, or if you're traveling and if you use the watch during the night, then this is something which is quite different and unique, is because of the fact that it has it has a glow to it during the night when worn in the night. The other things obviously is that the technology behind this is called the GLTS illumination, and I won't go into too much of jargon on that on the show, but we'll have some more details of that on our website. But it is a watch which has Swiss movement. It's got some crystals in it, which is basically making it the fact that it keeps very accurate time. And apart from that, this is something which has a day and date onto it, very clearly defined, and comes with a leather handle or a stainless steel buckle and things like that. This range of watches is called the Night, and the range that we have reviewed or looked at on the show today is called the Icon 5. And the reason why we picked it up was because of one only reason, is that this glows up in the night, and the technology behind this is called GLTS illumination. Well, some of us who are looking at watches can look at this one in the market for about £299, and something which is available from the company, and they have different types of watches which are available, and it is a British manufacturing company, obviously something which is quite popular, and they have brought this out in the market, showing it to be a unique item. So that was the other thing. This is more or less a gift item if you want to obviously look at. One other thing which I would like to also cover out in the gadget review is that we've got 3D TVs. If you know the technology, अगर आप आज की डेट में टेक्नोलॉजी देखें तो मार्केट में 3D TVs अवेलेबल हैं, और 3D TVs की कॉस्ट जो है काफ़ी नीचे आ गई है. ये टेक्नोलॉजी जो है काफ़ी मूव करी है, मतलब इन द सेंस दैट हैज़ मूव फ्रॉम बीइंग क्वाइट एक्सपेंसिव, and उसके लिए specific glasses होते थे, and you would need to wear those 3D glasses to watch and see the effect of that on your television. The other thing was that obviously we had 3D TVs, but we did not have so many 3D channels available. With the number of channels now increasing in the market, what we have seen is there are TVs available now which don't require you to wear glasses, or the glasses have become cheap, in the sense they have become quite affordable. So एक reason जो पहले होता था 3D TV नहीं लेने का, वो ये होता था कि आपने अगर TV खरीदा है, तो अगर आपके 4 यूज़र्स घर में बैठ के एज अ फैमिली हम देख रहे हैं प्रोग्राम, तो चारों बंदों को या चारों को हमें 3D ग्लासेस पहनने पड़ते थे, उसके बगैर आपको ये इफेक्ट नहीं दिखता था. सो एक 3D ग्लास जो होता था, दैट यूज्ड टू वेरी बिटवीन कॉस्ट वाइज बिटवीन £25 to £100, and some of these glasses were quite expensive, which in a way put us off from buying a 3D television. But now the technology has moved on, and as the market has caught up, there are now 3D glasses available which work with a lot of different televisions. And these glasses, the ones that we've received, obviously we picked up, is called something which is called the EX3D glasses. Now these glasses are 3D glasses which work with any television. If you have a 3D television at home, and if you're looking at buying something which basically does for being a 3D glass, 3D glasses which give you 3D glasses and also allow you to watch television, then I think you should look at a product like this. They're available obviously in different colors, comes in a very nice pack. As you can see, they are available obviously in 2 or 3 different forms. This is the one which is with a plastic or a fiberglass frame, and there is something which is available in a metal frame as well, and they are available in different colors. They are called the EX3D glasses. और ये glasses की खासियत ये है कि नंबर 1, इनमें कोई बैटरी नहीं है, इसमें कोई बटन नहीं ऑन करना पड़ता, और आप ये डायरेक्टली पहन के अगर आप 3D TV देख रहे हैं, आप 3D प्रोग्राम देख रहे हैं, तो you can wear this straight away. आप ऐसे इसको पहन लें, and if you are in front of a 3D television, obviously you would be able to see